Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be hopping into the Squad Foundations MLS. As you guys see, I've already done part of it. The music is just a tad bit loud here. Wait, before I get demacked real quick, relax. Actually, let's go this one. Yeah, perfect. Make sure audio is good, mic looks good, music should be fine here in a second. Hopefully video and everything runs properly as well. I am going to be doing like more random like little videos like this. Requires less editing, more just straight talking, more gameplay instead of just highlights, because I feel like I cut out so much of FIFA games. But we're going to be going after these last two MLS players that I need. We already have Ladero on our bench as well, but I want to go ahead. I'm just trying to build an MLS team at this point. I've kind of played, as you guys have seen, I've played with Ian Wright, I've played with some other players, I've played with some MLS players. Obviously, the heroes help that. But this is the team that we're going to be going into Rivals with, and I don't know why I didn't just click on Rivals. But a little bit of a hybrid. We have Dest and McKenny here. They're both on three-star chem. So we have 33 chem, full chem in the squad. Bench is looking absolutely beautiful. It was a good weekend league. I say it was good. I didn't play that well, but we managed to get Carvalho and Gomez. Although I'm thinking instead of Carvalho, we should definitely have Bruno on the bench. But we're gonna go in with this team. We have to win like 13 more games in Rivals, I think, at this point. So it's not gonna happen in this video. But as you guys see, I don't really need much more in this squad, so I'm kind of fine with just playing it out. And then whenever we get the left back and center mid, they'll take place for McKenny and Dest. But as of now, this is a very, very good squad. As you guys can see, we play with 4-4-1-1 and then switch it to a 4-3-3 usually in game. Still play the 4-1-2-1-2 as well. But this formation also works pretty decently. If we look at custom tactics here, we're still running that 35 width, 70 depth, 35 width, slow build up and direct passing. Players in the box, actually, I think I might take that down one more, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I kind of like that more. And then free kicks, that beautiful. Okay, cool. Let's hop into the game. I don't have any instructions on anybody right now. I'm still kind of figuring out how to actually fully play with this squad, especially since adding Lorenzo Insigne, Chicharito, who I got in a pack for Rivals. Was it my Rivals pack? I had like a random pack and I opened it and got... Oh wait, no, it was my Twitch... It was my Twitch Prime pack, actually, which was wild. But got Chicharito in the Prime pack. Knew it was about that time to go ahead and try and jump into a full MLS squad. And managed to build a pretty good one. Obviously, again, we've been playing with Donovan and Dempsey for a while now. So nothing too surprising there. Threw in our boy... What can I think of his name? Nesta. Jesus Christ, my brain shattered for a second. Brought Nesta into the squad. If you guys don't know, he used to play in the MLS, so it works until we get Thierry Henry, David Beckham, and the likes. Oh my God, Donovan! Give me a Dempsey. Ooh. But I have actually really enjoyed how this team plays. I will say when I move to the 4-3-3, I do move. I swap Dempsey and Donovan around. I haven't actually played a Nesta yet, so this is going to be first raw impressions here of him. I will say Ian Wright actually did pretty well in Weekend League. Didn't take the game by storm by any means, but was absolutely usable. My defending there, not so usable. I will say, having this squad, once I get these last two players in, and then maybe get the American out of the Portuguese league, Figura, I think. Might be tripping on him being that being his name, but once we get him into the squad, I don't know how much more I really plan on playing this game. I'm gonna be honest. It's not necessarily that FIFA feels bad this year, but I'm not really into the FIFA grind this year, man. Again, playing PGA Tour has been really fun. Call of Duty is about to come out. The campaign was a great time. I figured enough people were uploading it. There was no point in me uploading that video as well. But the Call of Duty campaign is going to be coming out. Going to be playing multiplayer. Warzone comes out in a month. DMZ also comes out in a month and all of that good stuff. So I just don't know. I mean, I'll sign on. I'll play some rivals games with this team. We'll obviously do some career mode stuff. I might even take it down to 1 career mode. Because I don't know about you guys, but FIFA content just doesn't feel like it's hitting this year. And I'm not even talking about just my content. I mean, just in general, I haven't really been enjoying watching FIFA content recently. Oh, lordy boy. Thank you, Nesta. Okay. Never mind. What a touch. Okay. Hit the through ball. What are we doing? Oh Lord. Give me that. Thank you. But yeah, I just feel like FIFA content hasn't really been hitting. I mean, it's not EA's fault. They gave us more content this year in career mode, and I should really be enjoying it probably more than I am. But like player career mode, again, just being a little too easy. I was thinking the other day, and I may make a whole different video on this, but can you imagine if they would make pro clubs like a class-based system? Kinda similar, but not really at all to what they did in Volta. Like having an ability. I don't think you necessarily have to have an ability. But like there should just be like, I don't know, 10 preset styles that you can choose from for your player. And it shouldn't be like a rank up process for your team or for your player, because it should be like if it's going to be a ranked playlist, right? Why don't we just have everybody's, I don't know, 85 rated, 88 rated even, something like that. Or maybe just make them 90 rated. And I was thinking like give them everybody 100 composure, so that like you minimize how much randomness there is in FIFA. And we really get down to just like, okay, where is like the most skill of you playing as one player in a squad with, I don't know, in ranked, keep it to like 5v5, 6v6, 3v3 even. Obviously still having AI take over all those other positions, but then you could have like an actual fun ranked mode that isn't just like who's grinding the most and getting into a team that's probably a lower rank than they should be, right? Like I hate getting in D6 and then seeing like a 90 rated player. I don't think anybody really wants to see that. Wait. Oh, no. This is my first game of the day. Not playing great. So my brain did just kind of stop. I feel like I have to focus. Dest feels slower on the left side than the right side, and there's no real logic in why I feel that way. I mean, he's not lengthy, so that definitely doesn't help, and I think the other dude will be lengthy. The dude from New England Revolution. I am really glad that FIFA's been doing the Squad Foundation cards again. Obviously building up towards having Almada in the team. I don't think I'm going to have Almada in my starting 11 as long as I have Donovan and Dempsey. Now that the Insigne card's out, the Almada card kind of looks bad now in comparison to all the cards that they've brought out, which kind of brings me to my other point of why I'm not really having fun anymore already with Ultimate Team. And it'll change over the year. If I stuck it out, it would feel better because, you know, more cards are going to come out. It'd be more fun to just kind of see what kind of cards come out, especially around the World Cup. But they're kind of just leaning into the lengthy meta instead of fixing the meta or changing the meta. And that's super frustrating to me because I just don't know where... I don't want to play with lengthy players. I have lengthy players in the squad, and I've made players lengthy with chem styles, which I hate chem styles in general. But I just don't feel like lengthy has a place in this. Oh, Nesta. Nice. I just don't feel like it has a place in the game. Like, I just don't understand why they didn't just give Erling Haaland 90-something pace. Like, just give him 95 pace. Make him faster than everybody else in the game. I'm fine with that. Like, Erling Haaland can be the most broken player in FIFA. It's fine. He's the most broken player in real life. Like, that's just how it is. But because of how they did lengthy cards and the changes that they made to certain players and how defenses work and defenders have always been faster than attackers. They've just never like had any reasoning in the game as to why they did it. I just kind of feel like lengthy may have been there for a while, but they just never said it. At least for defenders, maybe they just added logic to it. Oh, nice. Oh, Chich just didn't get after it fast enough. Thank you. Dude, I'm literally just walking into this guy's defense. Defending, I still just don't like how defending feels in this game. But I've also been bad at defending for a couple years now. Why wouldn't that through ball go to Donovan? La la la. Put it in your post, man. So it's just like a lot of those little things. I'm just not really having a blast. I just feel like there's a need in the market, and hopefully one of the new football games coming out in the next couple of years are going to have something that takes this part of the market. But there's something to be said about how Pro Clubs is currently and how it could be. And just like the genuine, I mean, one, content that would come out of it, but also just like, and I get it. Ultimate Team makes them the money, right? It's the breadwinner of the family. It's the one that everybody cares the most about because it's the one that has the Gamba. It's the one that has, you know, now you can spend money on jerseys and stuff, which I don't understand why they didn't just put that in Pro Clubs, because then it justifies you spending money on FIFA. And that's what I like. And of course you can buy Volta coins and things like that. So it's getting there. And now the Volta and Pro Clubs have cross progression. But like, why can't I buy things to customize my stadium? Why can't I buy things to like buy certain boots or whatever that aren't in the game yet? I can't shoot today. I should be back in this game. This is horrible. Let me make some changes here, potentially. Can I change this one? And I just want to make sure. It's kind of how I figured it was going to look. Let's do that and that. Dempsey there, McKenny. We'll do that. Yeah, sure. And then take Dempsey out for Bruno. And then I think that's it. I put Ben Yedder in the squad. I don't know why I did that. I haven't really been using Ben Yedder. We did get Joe Gomez though, so we should really be using him more often, but it is what it is. But yeah, I just feel like FIFA is a very isolated game. I do have fun when I play Pro Clubs, but you know, getting everybody on for Pro Clubs and it just kind of being a grind of whatever. I mean, it's fun. I just feel like if there was a better ranked mode to grind for, if they would eliminate a lot of the randomness to the game mode, you could make it very competitive. I still think that like it'd be cool if there was a ranked playlist for 2v2 for co-op in Ultimate Team or just any mode really. But I don't know. It's just like with how the meta is right now, and yes, there are new cards that are building into the meta which allow people to use different types of players now. I just still feel like I ran into the exact same combination of 12 players all weekend. And nothing irritates me more than the defending combo of, it's the two Chelsea defenders, I think. Koulibaly is one of them for sure. He's infuriating me. And somebody else. Why can't I think of who it is? Konate? Maybe. Sure, let's say it's Konate. Infuriating to play against. And it's, as much as it is about lengthy and how, okay, can I learn how to pass? How annoying that is in itself. I said chip through ball, Chich. It's just, oh my god. Where's Nesta going? Thank you. This Yedlin card does feel decent, I will say. It's just like seeing those same repetitive cards. Like this guy had Erling Haaland on. I was fine. I don't know, 1-1, 2-2, something like that, tying the game, or maybe I was winning. And then he brought on Harry Kane next to Erling Haaland, And I just, you know, look, Harry Kane's a good striker. I'm an Arsenal fan and will admit it. But he's not supposed to be able to match the level of pace and brute strength of Erling Haaland. So and stuff like that just makes me hate Chem Styles so much. Not to mention my keeper just falling over to the completely wrong direction. But just stuff like that, it's just, this game does get exhausting. I haven't even been playing in the right formation. That's probably why I've been having so many problems. I haven't even been able to show off how actually insane Insigne is. How absolutely goated he is. I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and change out our midfield. Let's do that. That way Bruno in a safer place. Haven't been playing in the right formation. Player's just out of position. Nope. But yeah, just things like that. Career mode's fine, but I feel like I have to, like, oh my god, what is my through ball, man? Are through balls this bad for everybody? I swear to god they have to be. And I'm just too dumb to stop doing through balls. Well, there goes that game. But what was I saying? I feel like I have to think about lengthy whenever I'm playing career mode, and I probably don't. I'm probably just head casing it a little bit, but it's just frustrating knowing the meta, understanding the meta. Can you? Oh, what a touch. Oh, no. So it's just frustrating to, like, think, okay, this player would be a lot better if they were just lengthy. And I think it's really, I just need to change my style of play to not play towards having lengthy players. But because I do it so much in Ultimate Team, I think it just makes career mode worse for me. So hopefully playing Ultimate Team a little bit less now that we have this team, now that we have, you know, one icon in the squad that's really good in our defense. Building towards the next one doesn't necessarily mean that I have to play the game a ton. I really didn't think I was onside, so I took the shot, but I think I was on. Offsides is so annoying this year. It's like VAR in real life last year, or the past couple of years, where it's just like, if it's the sliver of your elbow, then it's offside. What? I think that was my fault. Jeez, what a horrible goal. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. But yeah, just things like that are just super frustrating. And just things that, like, I don't mind casually playing FIFA. I'm a soccer fan. I think I'm a casual FIFA fan. I don't think I'm meant to play Weekend League and play this game exclusively and everything like that. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just ranting for nothing. But, you know, all of this to say that I lost another game, which is unfortunate because I was almost at D5. But we still have our little buffer area. As you guys can see, Weekend League didn't go that well because now I need 500 points to qualify. So it's been fine. It's been okay. It could definitely be better. It could definitely be worse. So there's not too much for me to really complain about. But I just feel like I should be enjoying this game more than I am. And I don't know, maybe after a couple patches the game will feel different. But, you know, we've had a couple patches and it doesn't really feel like they're changing the things that I personally have a problem with. It may not be what the greater good of FIFA has a problem with, which is fine. But those are the types of things that do frustrate me, to the point of, like, when Call of Duty comes out, will I probably be playing that a lot more than this? Yeah, probably. Am I going to try to make videos? Yes. I am actually going to do a Road to Commander series, which hasn't been, like, I don't know the last time somebody did a Road to Commander series where you literally just go from level 1 to 55 in, like, an episodic series. I'm just going to do that, dude. Just do some commentaries, enjoy Call of Duty for what it is for as long as I can. And hopefully that game brings some happiness. The campaign was great, man. The campaign was really, really fun. Been having fun in Overwatch 2 as well. So, like, FIFA's always going to be there for me, I think. You know, it's hard to act like it's not going to. When FM comes out, I'll be playing FM as well. What is that turn? It just feels like there's a lot of things in FIFA now that you have to do yourself. And I know this is going to sound dumb because I know why it's in the game. It's because of skill gap reasons, and I'm usually for skill gaps. And even now saying this, I'm still for skill gaps. But like certain things that you just have to do in terms of certain types of passes and like how bad through balls are this year. I particularly feel like through balls are so bad because you're supposed to do a driven through ball. And any situation where you don't feel like your through ball did what you were supposed to do, you should have done a driven through ball. And that's just how it's supposed to work now because driven through balls are available. And I'm just like, that's fine. It is. It's fine. Why am I playing against a Varane on a Sunday while Weekend League should still be going on? Have a shot, son. Is that Hector Herrera? Let's go, buddy. Great card. Feels really good. 80 shooting as well. A very, very decent card. I mean, he's literally one stat line off of being default Hullet Club, which is wild. I mean, that's what I mean, man. Like, the cards they've put out this year, I mean, you're literally going to get to the point by the World Cup, honestly, where everybody's just going to be playing. Oh, I wanted to fake shot that. I didn't press it fast enough. Where everyone's just going to be playing with like 99 rated squads, and it's all going to be lengthy. It's all going to be, you know, you're going to have your 2 high skillers in the team that you can left stick dribble with. Joe Gomez, Varane. It's all going to be the same, right? And maybe that's just how FIFA wants it to be. Because at the end of the day, everybody should run the same team in Weekend League. Because if you all run the same team in Weekend League, then it is the most consistent experience that you're going to have and the most pure skill involved. I say skill loosely because in reality it still matters what your custom tactics are. Who did you put what chem style on? Are you changing your formation and tactics mid-game? And adapting to the players that you're playing against. But all of those things are like skill gap things that like you need to know as a FIFA player, football manager, whatever you want to call it. Those are just the things that you have to do, right? Oh, what a cross! The crossing's been filthy. My crossing's been getting better recently, and I don't know why. This game has been a lot of, or these 2 games have been a lot of rambling, but these are just the types of commentaries that I enjoy doing more. I would be lying if I also said that it's easier for me because it's less editing. But like going back and doing PGA Tour 2K has really like made me remember how much I enjoy just like doing a live commentary of just straight rambling, just talking about my day, just absolutely talking about whatever it is during a match of FIFA or during PGA Tour, which is like a 30-minute video usually. And Call of Duty will probably do like, you know, 1 or 2 matches or whatever. Have a shot, son. Okay, I should have fake shot that or chipped you. I will say that ever since I changed some formation stuff, I've not been scoring with Weston McKennie anymore. I used to score with Weston McKennie like all the time. Okay, that cross was really bad. Did they hotfix? Actually, no. I think it's how my crossing is set up, or not how my crossing is set up, how my corners are set up. But the cheeky broken. Oh, what a save! The cheeky broken corners aren't really working for me as much anymore. But I think it also has something to do with me using Insigne, who has 99 curve. Ooh! And Chicharito being the one that's in the middle. But because he has Architect on, he's like the strongest player on the field. And when he does head the ball, it is a fast header. I try to reposition it onto his other foot. I did something yesterday by accident that was something like this, but the team scored an own goal on themselves. I should have passed it. Dude, Mike Magnan, best keeper in the game. You can't tell me otherwise. And while I have Dest in the team, maybe I should run Mike instead of Jorge Campos. Campos is great, 90 reaction time, but he doesn't catch a thing. And in this game, when rebounds are built the way that they are, it is by far... By far the most frustrating thing on the planet. There's so many small things that I just needed to get better at in FIFA that I just haven't over the past couple years, and it's just put me so far behind. Maybe that's also why I just feel like I'm out of the FIFA scene now, right? Like, whenever you're playing a game, you're usually a casual fan until you like get into the scene, and then you start learning all the meta stuff, the skill move cancels, and all of that type. Oh, Dempsey, what was that touch? But yeah, it's just, and then like imagine like Call of Duty is really a good example. If you just stopped playing Call of Duty for a couple years and then you try to pick it back up, you're gonna end up not knowing about slide canceling and all of these different things. Chicharito! And all of those things are gonna be what is the most frustrating for all of that, right? So that's kind of where I feel right now. It's like the past couple years I haven't learned the meta things that were meta in those FIFAs and now are like still kind of meta, but it's just like what you're supposed to do as a FIFA player higher than rank 8 in Weekend League or whatever. Like sending players on runs I never really worked on or did because I was playing career mode. And I mean like the actual manual run, like telling them what direction to run into and everything like that. And that's what I mean, like all of that stuff I just feel like was good for the skill gap, but is so over the top now where it's like I don't want to have to tell my player to go make a run into open space that he should know to go into because he's an 85 rated plus player. You should just know how to do that. And those are, I don't know why we got away from that. We're resuming match, but he also left. Okay, cool. Bet. Decent team. Bad player. He is stink. That is true. But yeah, just all of those types of things, man, just get really frustrating whenever you are playing this game. But I understand why it is in the game for the upper echelon of players, I guess you could call it. But, you know, I don't know. This whole video was just a bunch of ranting. All that to say, this team's really fun to play with. First game didn't go so well, but I mean, we still hung around. Second game did great. Team's really fun. I'm still learning tactics. Have to figure out like who am I gonna put or what chem style am I gonna put on Insigne, and how could I change some instructions and stuff to make this team play a little bit better. Those are the things that we're working on now. But first, like this is literally those are the first 2 games I've played with this team. Nesta felt really good. Chiellini feels like an absolute hoss of a man. Yedlin's card feels really good if you guys want to go and do that card. Again, we're still working on getting the other 2 MLS cards that we can have for left back and center mid, and then we won't have to have any Serie A in the squad. But I mean, as of now, we're in a really good place, so it is what it is. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.